first thing first, order of business. Going to pass over to Coach for minicamp update. Obviously, we got the Rooks rocking and rolling. Who are the highlights thus far, Cody, for minicamp?
Yeah, rookie minicamp looking good. Obviously, no big injuries yet. That's what we like to hear coming out of rookie minicamp. Offensive tackle Antoine Harrison. He's got the speed. He's got the power. He's got good feet. Okay, he's got the good anchoring capability. He can play a couple positions on the line. They like him for his versatility. Solid pickup. Listen, I get during the draft we got a little heisty. We wanted a couple other guys, but
Joey
I
Porter,
think
maybe a
offensive
tackle, maybe a guard. We were yelling some stuff. Anton
we were
Harrison was
yelling
not it.
we were yelling, JPJ a lot. But there's a DB down here on the list that is kind of showing up. Second, tight end, Brenton Strange. He is a smooth route runner, the smooth criminal. He's got natural hands for catching the ball. Really puts his hands out and catches them. No body catching with him, which you like to see. Sometimes with the tight ends, catching can be a problem. Some tight ends are more blocking. He's got the burst at the end of the route, which I like to see. So when the ball's thrown a little bit in front of him, he's at top speed. He's got that little burst to get there. What almost wide receiver like. So you like seeing that. Running back Tank Bigsby. And boy is he a tank, I tell you. Good vision. He's one cut and go. He's a violent runner. He hits the top gear in the first couple steps. That's what you want. He's going to hit the hole. He's going to get you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 a pickup. What do you want more from a running back named Tank? The last guy I'm going to talk about is the DB Johnson. He looks the part. He's tall. He's lean. He's physical. He's got the wingspan. He's nasty in the run game, which we all like. Go down and clip a running back coming around the end. And he's handsy, but in the right way. He knows where to position the hands to get the swat on the ball, hooks the hip well. Just some inside stuff from a guy that likes watching DBs. Not going to get a lot of PIs. He's not handsy like that. He doesn't bail on the play and open his hips up too early. Just a natural DB. Good selection there.
Love with the toke of the cigar. The professor's back at it again, boys and girls. Great breakdown. Good things to hear about Tanksy. Good things to hear about Strange as well. Obviously, taking him that high as a tight end, I think a lot of us there wasn't much question marks. More of like interesting. I'm listening. So I think there's a lot of expectations for him. And again, what the future of Evan Ingram, does he replace Evan Ingram in the future? There's a lot of question marks. So obviously something to keep a close eye on as well. Getting that DB late and hearing great things about him is also great as well. And again, Anton Harrison being the first round draft pick, all you want to hear is good things. So all great stuff coming out of recap. And Ventrell Miller, I believe he's still fighting injury, correct? Or he's got surgery. Yep. He's still working through that.
Yeah, he had the Liz Frank surgery. They're saying he should be ready for preseason. Now, we all know Ventrell Miller, and we know what he can do. So you don't rush him back. You make sure he's 100% healthy. Absolutely. Has that dog in him. And we're going to talk about on some roster moves, some guys that might be a little concerned about Ventrell Miller.
Let's hear it.
And, boy, I tell you, I will say, Tank is going to be big for you guys. And the tight end. Tight end's a good safety valve for your young quarterback, Lawrence.
Call him the pacifier, boys.
A guy that, call him the pacifier. Go ahead. And Tank is going to bring something to the Jag that you guys haven't really had since, I think, a guy named Fournette. He's just a brutal bruiser back. He's going to beat you up. And then you go ahead and hand it Fournette when you wear the defense, or go ahead and hand it to ETN when you have that defense wore down, and he'll take the home run shots for you.
I love it. Look, I think great things. I think when Tank was drafted, we were all pretty excited for Jaguar fans. I think that the fact the first few picks didn't go what we all anticipated as Jaguar fans, what we were hoping for. Now, a lot of people kind of taking a step back. I think the negativity went down a little bit, and that's not necessarily negativity. I think it was more just the expectations weren't met. Tank's definitely people are very excited about him. I know Ventrell Miller, A lot of close friends of mine that are Jag fans were not happy about the Ventrell Miller pick. We being Gator fans, being very close to it, I understood the pick, like you were mentioning. Kai got that dog in him, but he's a scrapper and a crawler. So he's definitely there. Look, there's a lot of linebackers on that team right now. So we'll see where he ends up. We'd love to see him get some playing time, but I don't see him being a much of a threat in this coming season. But what else you got for some roster